craziest spearfishing day I've ever had. Visibility was about 15 feet and it was absolutely beautiful. I shot the biggest sheephead I've ever seen. This one was about 23 inches, weighing in about 7 pounds. Crazy story is I was diving at the same exact spot a couple weeks before, and I'm pretty sure I shot this exact same fish because of the scar that I saw on it after I shot it. It's crazy to think that after 2 weeks, the fish was still in the same exact hole as I shot it. I got a clean shot, and this time I was able to secure it. You can hear me grunting over here. A little bit murky in the distance, but that's probably like 20 feet away. I see a big calico. I was going for it, but I swam away, and then I see a sheephead. I go for a really long shot and I hit it. Nice little headshot. This one was about 18 inches. A little bit smaller than that one, but still way above the legal size limit. I dive back down here and I dive right on a huge ass calico. I didn't even have my gun ready, I wasn't even ready, and before I knew it, it's already gone. Never saw it again. See a couple of fish in the distance over there, but I didn't want to freak anything out, so I was just waiting, slowly cruising. This opal eye comes out of nowhere. Take the shot. Nice clean shot. Then we go back down. Over here I come across this big rock and I see two very big calicos just go in that hole. Now I was trying to figure out if this hole had another exit or if this was the only opening. My gun is a 100 centimeter gun, so it's pretty hard to hunt fish in the hole. There was a lot of lobsters in that crack too, all around it. There was a lot of life on this one piece of rock right here, so I was like, I'm gonna dive multiple times here. Unload a band on the top and then go back down since I was gonna try to look in the hole again. As I was trying to find that rock, I found the exact same hole that I shot the sheephead, which was like 2 weeks ago. Over here I'm checking inside the hole to see if the sheephead is still there, but it's not. I got excited for a second, but I was like, there's no way it's gonna still be there, right? Because it's been 2 weeks. So I got back up, took a breather, and then went back down. This time I went back to the other rock where I saw the calicos at first. There was a nice little sargo there too, a couple female sheepheads. The structure was very weird, I don't know. I didn't want to go all the way in there to check. I wanted to see if there's fish coming out the left side. Over here I dive back down to the other rock, just looking around, and I was like, you know what, let me check the same hole one more time. You can see the Garibaldi just guiding me there. You can see it right there. I was like, there's no way it's back. The only problem is I'm in a very weird position, just like this.
You see it on TV sometimes, but is trained in law enforcement, possibly, and military, I'm not for certain, shooting on your back. My knees will come up. I don't want to be like this because I can take a risk of shooting myself in the foot. It makes things more awkward. It is more difficult. This is a dire type of position. If you wind up here, you know, things are really, really bad. So when you take the shot, you're pretty much, you know, going to be fighting for your life unless you train this way. Trigger control, breathing, line up my sights, okay, boom, I fire my round. You can fire from this position. This is the lying on your back position. You also have either side where I can engage from this side, bring my feet up and stabilize my weapon hand with my knees squeezing them. And I line up my sights and I can take the shot, okay? I can also do it on this side. These are unconventional shooting postures and positions, but they're great for training tools, and you know, it's just letting the person know that you can effectively hit your target from these different positions if needed be.
Probably the weirdest shot I've ever taken on the biggest fish of my life. There's the mark of my old shot. And the crazy thing about it is that it was completely healed. In just 2 weeks, completely healed. Just amazes me. I actually preserved the jaw of this sheephead too. It came out very beautiful. I don't know, I just kept thinking about this. I was like, I'm gonna go back there, I'm gonna go back there. It's a little bit more murky this day. That's why I'm just holding onto a rock at the bottom, just waiting for fish to come. My breath is almost out, so I was like, let me check if there's something behind this rock. And there was a nice calico looking right at me, so I take the shot. So hard to find a big one, and then after you find one, shooting one is even harder too. This one was about 17 inches. My first calico, got it on footage too. Grunting. There's a sargo all the way back there trying to make it come to me, and it actually worked. Take a really long shot. I hit it. Probably my longest shot ever. You can see the spear is like barely hanging on. Really low shot. But I was able to secure it. I like hunting sargos because they make it challenging. It's not easy to hunt them. You can grunt and attract them, but you have to lay low and pretend like you're not hunting them. And they also taste great, so it makes it really fun. I got a nice headshot on this one. Talking about sargos, this was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I'm just chilling over here looking around in the murky water. You can see visibility is probably like 10 feet over here, and then after that you can barely see. I look in the distance and I see a school of probably 200 sargos. Look at that. I was like, there's no way. I'm already 50 seconds down. Trying to take a shot. It knows. And I missed my shot. It's as if they know. I aimed my gun at the fish and the fish knew. I'm not even kidding. Part of me was like, I should just take a shot here, but then I was like, no, I don't want to injure a fish. But you can see it right here, look. I point at a pretty decent size one. The moment I'm about to shoot it, it turns to the right. And then the whole crew turns away. Then I take a shot, I take an early shot, and I miss my shot. I was like, there's no way. I take 14, 15 feet shot, then when it comes to 200 fish, I can't do shit.